Christy. Today's practice, we're going to celebrate Mother Earth. When I think about Mother Earth, I think about warmth, sometimes cold, I guess, too. Love, stability, rooting, grounding, weighted, reminds us of our history and where we come from, a place of birth. And especially now during the time of spring, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at how are we rooted, what is our past, and reflecting on it, hopefully without judgment, but just taking the time to reflect on it. And after we do that reflection, realizing, yeah, you know what, this isn't working for me anymore. So I'm choosing to pull those roots, or pull the roots out, and to pull the weeds out, whatever. And I'm choosing to now plant seeds that will produce this other thing, or maybe whatever it is that you like and that's working for you. I'm gonna do more of that. And so just becoming more aware and more conscious of what we're saying and what we're doing in our thoughts, and just to being this beautiful check-in. So let Mother Earth remind us to check back in and then to begin again. Let's begin in child's pose and have a block with you for today's practice. And even in child's pose, I'll be using the block, and it's your choice, but it's nice to turn the block so that you can let the forehead rest on the block. And when the forehead relaxes here into the block, then instead of letting the arms go really long, let's let the arms bend, bringing the elbows closer to the knees so that we are becoming a seed that's being dropped into the earth, that someone consciously is planting us because they believe in us and they believe in our potential, and they're excited for us to grow and to be bold and shine. So let's think about that. That brings some joy as we breathe. And imagine we're down in this dirt, just being still before we grow. Being aware of our breath in, being aware of our breath out, letting the breath lengthen longer each round, and feel expansion in all directions within our core and our back, and we're including our back, and then bringing the belly, navel up towards the spine a little bit on the exhale. Let's go one more time. Now walk the arms long and just have a second here to feel that length. Arms long and driving the hips up and back. And then walk the hands in towards the knees, block to the side as we come up on all fours. Preparing for threading the needle as we reach the right arm up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale, sweep it through. 2 more times, reach it up. Exhale. 1 more reach. Take it through. Drop the ear all the way down. Come up onto the fingertips and lengthen the arm. Stretch the arm long. Now you can stay here or tuck the left toes and then slide the leg back and let the leg go long. Pull the belly in. Lift the leg off. And just for today, we're going to purposely lift the heel higher and higher. And you might even, I'm going to fall, even though I could bring it back down, but purposely, I don't even have space to fall, but purposely, or maybe not purposely, fall. And just know, like, you're okay, and we make mistakes, right? Maybe we planted something and it didn't work, and so whatever, you move on, right? We're okay. So come back again. And then inhale it up, thread it through, land it, lengthen the left arm, lengthen the left leg, pull the belly in, and this time, let's do it differently. We lift the hip, we lift the heel, and then turn the left hip down and feel the the big toe, pull towards midline to activate the toes. And if all of that is happening, then you're not going to have that heel lift really high where you fall over. You're going to pull and spiral inward. And so, yeah, we have these level hips and we're okay. That's what we want. Can you lift that top arm up? Reach it. It's like we're beginning to sprout. Bend the left arm, place the hand down, bring the left knee underneath the hip. Come on out. Sit back for a second. Shake it. And just because of the camera here, I'll turn for the other side. So back to all fours, preparing for the other side, reaching the left arm up, inhale, exhale, threading it through, reach, and through. One more reach, thread it through, drop the ear, extend the arm. We're going to open it a little bit more if you can. Checking in with the head and the neck. Tucking the toes and lengthening the leg. You can always stay at the first variation here. Second variation, flexing the foot, lifting up. If you want to purposely fall because you find that fun, go for it. That means lifting the heel a little higher and maybe it'll just happen. And then you come back. And then this time, bring yourself back in. Flexing the foot, turn inward, pull the right hip down, pull the belly in, feel that you're level in the hips. And then see if there's the ability, freedom to lift the right arm. And if so, once you lift that right arm, can you send the right shoulder back a little bit more? And when that happens, then notice what's happening in the head and the neck. Bring it forward. Oh, gently bring the knee down. Hand down as you come out. Walk the hands to the knees. Come all the way up. Give it a little bit of a shake. And then you're either going to come onto your heels or you can sit on the block. For today, I'll sit on the block. And we're going to do Vraja Pranayama type of breathing here. That's really good for the lower digestive system to release anything that's hanging in there that we don't want, releasing the toxins. So make some fists, and this is good as long as we haven't just eaten, right? A little bit of an empty stomach. So making a fist, and we're going to inhale, feel the length nice and tall. And the exhale as we fold forward, think of we're driving the fists in and up, and then there might be a little bit of massaging action that can take place. Exhales out of the mouth. Inhale, tall. Exhale, fold. So you have nothing left to exhale, then come back up. Inhale. Come up. One more time. Inhale, tall. Let it go. Inhale, lift it back up. And then take the block, place it to the side for sunbird. So we come back to all fours. And then lengthen the right leg long. Lift it up, balancing the hips, lengthening the left arm. Just stay here first before we go into any movement. We're thinking about the lengthening in two different directions and the grounding of the base of the right palm and fingertips, and then from the left knee down to the top of the left foot. And begin to bend both the left arm and the right leg as they're crossing over, are coming in towards each other. Bring the chin towards the chest. Get tight, 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 like that tight seed. And then exhale, we're beginning to grow and sprout. We're going to come out of that dirt and come in again. Inhale. And sprouting. Two more times. Going really slow, so it's conscious. It's an internal drive, beginning, starting something from within. See it awaken. And then Let it come down. Rest. Walk the hands towards the knees, chin towards the chest as you come up. Bring your hands back behind you, making a fist. You can either stay here or come all the way up on the knees. And let's just do a little bit of a mini back bend. Find the length. Come back down for the other side. Left leg extends and lifts. Right arm extends and lifts. Drishti is downward. Coming back to our breath. Stable, strong. Mother Earth has us. Let's come in, round, and lengthen and lift. Feel the sun grow. Breath in. One more. And bring it down. Let's tuck the toes, slowly lifting the knees off. Walk the hands back towards the feet into a standing forward fold. Drop the head, shake it out. Hands grab a hold of opposite elbows. Shaking the head, yes. Little sway to sway, side to side. Maybe you sway, twist a little bit more. As you do, is it possible to let the top of the head drop down towards the earth even more? Slowing it down. Let the legs bend on the inhale. On the exhale, lift the hips up and back. Feel the heels. Drop the head more, bringing the forehead closer to the shin. Let's do that one more time. Bending of the legs, inhaling as if your tailbone wants to touch the mat. And then lift the hips up and back. Bring the chin to the chest even more. Threading the head through the arms. It's like the upper body's in complete surrender mode. Trusting. And the legs are the strength. And slowly let go of the elbows. Come up one vertebrae at a time. Until the shoulders can come up towards the ears and around. And then we're going to turn the toes slightly out, hands to the heart center. Going down, inhaling. Exhale, bending of the legs into this deep malasana squat. Find length in the spine. Just find joy in this pose. I like this pose a lot, actually. I like it because it requires strength. It does have a sense of grounding and rooting. It's got to be good for our root chakra. Place still of like safety. And I do feel the sense of like something's going to grow out of this, because when you go up, it's just you're growing, right? So let's place those feet down and begin growing. Come up and come up. Slow, slow, slow. And then start turning the toes in so the feet become parallel. Drop the hips as we go into a chair pose with the feet wide and head between the arms parallel to the floor. Can you keep pressing the feet down and lift the thumbs higher? Drop the legs more, inhale. Exhale, lift the thumbs higher. One more time, drop the heels more. Lift the thumbs higher. Looking forward, come up. Reach for the sky, see the sun, inhale. Little mini back bend here. Exhale, arms come around. Hands to the heart. Deep breath in and out. And just keeping the feet where they are, or maybe moving in just a little bit more. Arms come back parallel. Let's have the arms, even though they're out, let's imagine we're holding the earth now between the palms. And then lifting the heels. Squeeze the legs closer towards each other. as they are also holding the earth like between the thighs. And then come down. I guess we can only have one earth, but anyways, holding between the palms, between the thighs. Lift the heels high. Go lower, go lower. Can the hips be level with the knees? And then come back up. Stay on the toes. Reach the earth to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring it back. Heels stay lifted. Sit down again. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Belly pulls in or back. Okay, we're going to keep going down now, but drop the heels. Go ahead. Bring your hands to your heart. Maybe the earth just goes smaller. Come down back into the malasana so the toes rotated out. Back to the breath. You can always sit on a block. And let's play with bringing the hands down. Lean forward a little bit so the heels come off and feel the legs squeeze in towards our arms. And just do a little teeter-totter. So we're not going to go into the full crow right now. We're just going to teeter-totter. Play with it forward and back. Maybe the toes. I'll turn sideways. Maybe the toes will just come off. It's that trusting. Beginning to trust yourself. What's the internal desires that we have? And trusting ourselves when we decide we're going to go for it, even though we don't know what might happen. And then now come back into that malasana. Let the heels land. Taking a breath in, ground your feet. Let's come up. Reach all the way up. Arms come around. And shake it out. I think it's time for breath of joy. Let me fix my mat here for a second. I love breath of joy because it really does take whatever mood that I'm in and it just lifts it a little bit higher. It is joyful. So let it be. So it's an inhale up, inhale out to the sides, inhale up again, and then exhale, you'll fold from the hips, let it go, okay? Inhale, 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 exhale, out the mouth. Inhale, inhale, up, side, up, and down. Up, side, up, down. Two more. Wait, one more. Come back up. If you shake, shake. And we'll all meet in our mountain pose Tadasana with the eyes closed. So just feel the feet securely underneath you. Knees slightly bent, top of the head, rising up. And slowly begin to let the eyes open. And as the eyes come open, we're going to place the left foot down, anchor that, root that as we go in towards Eagle Garudasana, lifting the right knee up, arms parallel, cross the right underneath the left, right wraps. You can always put your toe down, and then as you drop, toes come off. If you fall out, come back in. See if you can drop a little bit lower, finding the stillness. It's like when you plant that seed, I feel like you plant the seed and then quickly you're like, did it grow? Did it grow? Is it sprouting? Can I see anything yet? Can I see anything yet? You're so excited, but it takes time and patience. It kind of reminds you of the eagle pose. Come out, release, because we just have to slow everything down. It takes time, take patience to be there and then to sink, and almost like little bits of perfection, not that we'll get perfect, but going closer towards that. Other side, right foot. Weight in the right foot, arms come out. Right underneath the left, lifting, or left. Sorry, left underneath the right. Left comes over. Sink it down. Can you pull the belly in a little bit more? Sit deeper. One more, get deeper. Come out. Any way that works for you. Let it go. Feet below us, reach the arms all the way up. Left hand grabs a hold of the right wrist. Inhale tall. Exhale up and over, side bend. Staying here, find the space and openness in the side body. Let's bend both arms purposely. Inhale, and then exhale, work on straightening both arms. Bringing the right hand up towards the sky. Maybe even looking up there for a second. Come back up. Inhale. Up and over other side. Mindful of our knees. Are we locking in the legs? Give a little softness to the knees. Purposely bend both arms. Inhale. And so then that's when we can feel extra stretch. And then exhale, lengthen, 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 lengthen. Push the left hip to the left and then reground the right foot and keeping the knees equally soft. Turn up for a moment. And back. Taking it out. Again, giving it this little bit of a shake. We'll come to the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, forward, out, and down. Inhale, hands to your shins, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then stepping the right foot back, drop the right knee down. Come on, untuck the toes, come all the way up. Stay here. The tendency is as you come into this, that's kind of like, right? We don't want that. So tuck the pelvis, zip up, pull the bottom of the rib cage down towards the hip bones. And then from there, we grow. Breathe. Let's add a twist, taking the breath in here. Hands to the heart. Twist over to your left elbow to the outside of the thigh and twist. Other option is placing the right hand down on the mat or using a block hand on the block. Otherwise, we can see about pulling the fingers towards our heart and spiraling in the spine. And you feel the right knee to the right back foot pressing down, and then pull the left knee forward a little bit more. One more breath here. Slowly look down as you unwind. Hands down, tuck the back toes. Lift the back left leg all the way up and let it go to the sky. And then dropping it down. Ooh, our first down dog. So let it go. Bend one leg and extend the other. Slowing it down as you pull both heels down towards the earth. Right leg lifts with an inhale. Look forward, exhale, step it all the way through into that low lunge. So the back knee will drop, untucking the back foot. Let's come up this time, one vertebrae at a time, in stacks. Then the arms continue to rise. And we do the tailbone, or the bottom of the rib cage, pressing down towards the hip. Grounding, stabilizing in the legs equally. Can you feel powerful in this pose? Can it feel purposeful? Bringing the hands to the heart, twisting to the right, or using the block or hand to go to the inside of the right foot, and we twist. As you're here, can you sink the hips forward and down a little bit more? And then you'll have the space to twist deeper. So this is where we can think of what weeds do we need to pull out to make space for what we want. So if we take a deep breath in and then twist, exhale, we can go deeper. It's like we just pulled a root out. Now there's space, more space for what we want. Look down, hands down. Woo! Send the right leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Shake it. And drop the foot down. Let's lift the left leg back high. Inhale, look forward, exhale, sweep it all the way through. This time we're going to come up into a full lunge, keeping the back right heel high, bringing the arms forward and up. Yes. Good. Pull the left knee forward. Lift that back heel. Tuck the pelvis a little bit. Strong. You're strong. Let's add the twist. By inhaling, hands to the heart. Exhale, come down. Twist the elbows to the outside of the thigh. And once again, option to use the block. So it could be here, could be here. Option, have elbow outside of thigh. Once you arrive to where you're going to kind of hang out and do the work, that's what we're doing. Right? So then you start asking, okay, can my knee cap come forward a little bit more? Can I lift the back heel higher? Straighten the back right leg more. What weeds do I need to pull out to make space for what I want? So take a deep breath in and exhale, twist more. Squeeze inward. Slowly look down. Hands down. Woo, let it go. Take the left leg back. Shake it out in your three-legged down dog. Left foot down. Right leg lifts, inhale. Look forward, exhale, take it through. We're coming up. Arms rise. So I am here. Turn the palms to face forward towards the front foot. And feel the right hip pull back. And imagine you're just kind of going to give somebody like a high five. Like, yes, I am here. And I'm here on purpose because I did it consciously. I chose this. What is that you chose? That's for you to know. Turn the palms to face back towards one another. Lift that back heel higher. Pull the right knee forward more. Straighten that back leg. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, let's twist. Using the block if you'd like. Or hand to the mat. Turn. Maybe play with lifting that right arm up. Relax the face. Mindful in our breath here. Look down. Hands down. Three-legged down dog. As you go into it, shake that right leg out. Well done. Bring the right foot down to match with your left. Come all the way down onto the knees. Take it back into a child's pose. Fingertips pressing down though. Forearms reaching up. Head between the arms here. One more round of breath here. Walk your hands towards your knees as you come all the way up. Facing the block to the side if you had it. Okay, so from here we're going to make our way, come forward, and thread the right foot all the way through. I'm tucking the back toes, lengthen it, and turn and spin the back foot down as we're coming all the way up in our warrior one. Come up, and at first hands to the hips. And then reach those arms. And we'll open it to warrior two. Heels can line up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Lift the right heel. Bring the right knee forward more. And when you brought the right knee forward more, did you notice that the left leg might have started bending and rolling inward on that foot? So lift the leg, straighten it, and replant the outer blade of the left foot. And feel the inner left thigh lifting up. Okay, drop the right heel. Let's take their left arm and wrap it around by the right hip. Take it into a reverse warrior inhale. And then exhale, triangle, straightening the right leg, reaching forward, out and down, keeping that left arm bound behind. Can you honestly say here, you're equally pressing the feet down, preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon. Bend your right leg, slide the left foot forward. For today, let's use the block. Place the block down. I'm going to scoot a little bit. And lift the left leg up. Even if you know you can easily do this without the block, try it with the block. Sometimes it's good to come try something different that you haven't done in a while. And then we spin. And when we spin, the tendency is when you have the block on the arm behind you, that the left big toe wants to go to the sky. But we're going to turn it back down with purpose. Turn that down, but then turn the left shoulder up. Opposition here. Straighten the right leg more. Slow the breath. Well done. Begin to bend your right leg. Land your back foot. Slowly come out. Woo! Prasarita Padasana. Shake it. Feet are parallel to one another. Legs are wide. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Hands to hips. Press down and in with those legs as you inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Hands down, walk the hands forward. Onto the fingertips, drop the head between the arms. Stay here and breathe as we find space. Bend the legs a little bit as you walk the hands underneath you, and then peace fingers wrap around the big toes. Lift the elbows up, find length along the spine. Inhale, exhale, drop the top of the head towards your mat, chin towards your chest. Feel those wings, arm wings, really wide. It's like they're the most gorgeous bird wings. You want to show them off, their full potential. Pride in your arms, in your wing arms. Bend in the legs. A little bit more. Hands to the hips. We're coming all the way up. And then as you come up, let's go into the other side. Starting off in our warrior one. So adjusting the back foot if need be. Turning the hips forward. So work on pulling the right hip forward, left hip back. Arms go up. Bend that front leg. Inhale. And then we'll open it into the warrior two. Heels are lined. Feel the pull in 2 different directions of those arms. Imagine you're representing like a Mother Earth statue. What would it look like? Would you be in this position? Would you be in this kind of position? Like offering, here I am. What would it look like for you? Let's lift that heel off. And again, bringing attention to what happens when we lift the back heel. Lift the heel, lift the right inner thigh. And then press down from the pinky toe to the heel. Zip up. Straighten those arms. Let the heel drop. Take your right arm, wrap it around. See if you can find your left hip. Reverse warrior, inhale. Straightening the left leg. As we exhale, forward, out, and down. Left hand down, look up. Scanning the body for where we can open, where can we twist, where do we need to be stable and strong. What's easy for us? Where is it easy for us to be stable and strong? Where do we need to be courageous? Or where is it uncomfortable on and off the mat? But we go there anyway. Begin to turn, to look down. Going to the half moon, bending the left leg. Oh, we need the block. Grab your block. Sorry about that. Grabbing your block. Lining it up with the pinky toe. Lean forward. Lift the right leg. Lift it, lift it. Turn the big toe down. Look up. Can the right hand keep working towards the left thigh? So you have something to grab a hold of. Push that right foot as if it's pressing into a wall. You want to see your foot stamped on that wall. Every part of your foot, because every part is important. Bend the left leg. Land it. Yeah. Feet come back parallel again. Shake out those arms. Hands interlaced behind you, pulling the knuckles down, palms towards each other. A little bit of softness in the knees. Actually, let's just do a little bit of a up and down bounce. And then get some length without locking. Lift up, inhale. Forward fold. Here you can get some separation between the palms. So we can keep lifting those arms up and then towards the floor. Shoulder openness. Shake the head. Different directions. Staying here a few more rounds. Begin to bring the hands around to the hips. Let your legs bend more. Coming all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, let's walk our feet back in underneath us. Back to mountain pose, Tadasana, eyes closed. Opening our eyes. As we prepare for tree pose, left foot stays grounded. Let's turn the right toes out, bringing the heels up against the leg, hands to the heart. This might be where you stay, or maybe moving on, bringing the leg to the lower knee, above the knee. Bring the arms out to your sides. Then what about bringing the hands back behind you? placing the palms into the lower back, grounding and bringing the elbows back. Instead of a tree today, this reminds me of this flower. So our foot is rooted in the earth. Our knee is the leaf. And our head is the flower that blooms. Can you look up? Saying, thank you, sun, for shining on me. Gaze back, hands to the heart. Bring the right knee forward, slide it down. Right into the other side. Turn the knee out. Heel can rest on the inner leg, or up, or up. You can always grab a hand. Grab hand grabs the leg to root. Root the left foot, root the right foot. Arms open, so whoosh. Come around. This time, maybe behind you, you can do prayer hands. Or you can go back to where we were, palms into the lower back. Zip up from the pubic bone to the belly button. Feel the right foot rooted. Feel your knee, your leg, left leg as that leaf. And then bloom. Grow, look up. Come back, bring the knee forward and down. Again, let that go. Stand with the left foot rooted. Lift the right knee up, cross into a figure four. Hands to the heart, sink it down. See if contact can be made between the elbows landing on the right leg. Choose to stay here or looking down, taking it further. Hands down. Feel the right foot hug around the left tricep. Push, let the hands land and squeeze the arm bones towards each other, bending your arms towards the 90 degrees and play with popping that left foot off. Some of you might be able to come forward and hold the left foot off. Others might be able to straighten that left leg. I'm hitting the wall. Wherever. We'll meet back in our squat here. If you fall out, it's okay. Come back, come all the way up. Woo, let it go. We have no side, but that's good news because then we get to explore and see what side's stronger. And then, okay. So right foot's rooted, left knee, lift it up. Figure four, flex the foot, hands to the heart, come down. Come down, come down, come down. We're dropping the sits bones that are in our glutes there. See if you can make that contact. Hang out. Deciding, are you moving on? Hands will go down. If you have two blocks, you can use blocks to put your hands on, which takes our earth higher up. Bend your right leg, take the heel off. Wrap, left foot comes around and hugs the tricep of the right arm. Lean forward. See if it's possible to let the right foot come off. Play with it. Maybe it comes off and stays off. Maybe you can extend the right leg and then bring it back. Walking back so weight goes back into the heels. Drop the hips. Hands to the heart. Come up. And down. That gets the heart rate up a little bit too, doesn't it? Let's turn to face towards the front of our mat so that we can make our way all the way down. We've already been doing Malasana quite a bit, so we can go back there with ease. Toes rotate out, breathing in, Exhale, come back down. Land your booty, lift the legs right there into that Navasana boat pose. Can we relax in the shoulders? From here, we're going to go right down into an eagle crunch. So to let the right cross over the left, and then right under the left. Okay? Inhale. On the exhale, chin to the chest. You're not going to let the head go down, right? So just go down a little bit, keeping the scapula, or maybe just let the scapula touch. Scapula points, the scapula touches, and then bring it back. And then lower, inhale, scapula on your mat. Exhale, take it off for 8. Come up and hold in your next one. Hold it. Unravel your arms, unravel your legs, and go the other way. Left over right, left under right. Begin again, scapula down, foot goes down, and then lift, tighten. Hang in there, we have 4, 3. Last one, lift and stay. Set seed in the earth that you are. Drop the shoulders, bring the scapula back. Unravel, reach to the sky. Reach, 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 reach. Oh, release. Flop. Ah. Earth feels good. Go into a bridge so heels are lined up with the sits bones, arms by your sides. Lift the hips up. If you're feeling quite tired and just want to go a little bit easier on yourself, you can use the block to more of a restorative posture and bridge. Place it here underneath the lower back. Another option to have the interlacing happening and walk the arm bones closer towards each other, pressing from the shoulders down to the hands, pressing the feet down, lift the hips higher. Chin lifts a little bit if you've dropped it too close to the chest. Notice if you're squeezing your butt like crazy, can you relax it a little bit so it's about 50%? Can you take the toes off the mat, spread the toes, and then put them back down. Each toe is important. Thank you. Each toe making its own little roots. Planting. If you have the interlacing of the hands, release it. Let your arms go wide. Let's bend the arms like robotic arms. Taking a breath in here, then lifting the heels, and then exhale, come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done. Lengthening 1 leg at a time. Stretch the arms overhead. Let's bring our right leg up towards the sky. Bring the left thigh in towards your chest and kind of give this a hug. So we're compressing into our descending organ there. Flex the right foot. Bring the right leg towards you a little bit so that you can feel from the back of your head down to your tailbone pressing into the mat. And then you could also feel the lengthening along the back of the leg. Inhale here in center and exhale, come up and center. Reach the right arm tall. And on the exhale, can it come around to the outside of the thigh? And then the left arm, can it reach out? I don't know. Let me see what it feels like here. Yeah, no. And so turn, or think of the right shoulder wanting to stack over the left. And the right leg, if it starts falling in towards midline, realign it. Push the outside of the leg into that right tricep. Come back center. Bring the arms up. A little bit of an abdominal work here. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Woo. Left leg up. Flex the foot. Or at first it could relax, I suppose, bringing focus on to the right thigh, coming towards the right chest. Compress. Liver. Gallbladder. Flex the left foot. Pull the left leg closer towards you so that you can feel from the back of the head down to the tailbone. Compressing, lengthening along the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Reach the left arm up. See if you can come to the outside of the right thigh and do a little twist of the upper body. Feel the left arm pressing into the right leg and vice versa. Active, active. Come back to center, flex the wrist here. It's like high five to the sky. High five, high five, high five. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Whoo. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Grab a hold of the feet or the ankles. You can interlace the hands if that feels good. Can you let the eyes close, shoulders drop, relax. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. As we hang here, can you imagine that you're on the beach and your body is pressing down into the sand to make an imprint on the back of the head, down. And let's stay with this visualization of laying here on the sand, imagining the sun shining upon us. So we move into our Shavasana, keeping the eyes closed. So we release the feet, the ankles, and let one leg lengthen at a time. Let it be a little bit wider if that feels good. Arms to your sides. You just take it all in. Day is done. We've done what we wanted to do. You're strong and capable, conscious. You planted seeds. Now we trust. Just provide what our seeds need so that they may grow and thrive. We'll stay here a little longer for you to soak it all in. Begin. Coming back into the space and awareness of the breath. Allowing one leg to bend at a time. Rolling over to one side, bottom arm being a pillow for the head to rest upon. Imagining that we're that seed about to grow and come out of the earth. The first time, going to feel the sun on us, taking a breath in. Using the other hand to press down to guide you up, keeping those eyes closed as you come to your seat, the legs crossed. See and be the flower that you intended. Let's bring our hands to our heart center. We'll do one Om together. So we'll inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth, inhale an Om, and feel the Om coming down, starting from Mother Earth with this lower tone, and feel it rise all the way up and out. Just beauty. Inhale. Exhale. Thumbs to the forehead. May we be mindful and joyful. May we grow and begin from our internal drive. Bringing our thumbs towards our mouths. May we speak with love and kindness and awareness, and hands to our hearts. May we be the action that we want to take forth. Namaste. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you to all of you practicing with me.